So last Saturday, my dad came home with a gadget he'd been hyping up all week, a universal remote. Now, my dad's relationship with technology is like a toddler's with a Rubik's Cube, lots of optimism, minimal results, but he insisted this remote could control anything with a button. Naturally, my mom rolled her eyes so hard I thought she'd sprain something, but Dad was determined to prove his point. He lined up every remote-controlled device in the living room, TV, soundbar, ceiling fan, and, just for kicks, the neighbor's garage door, because apparently, Dad's Wi-Fi password is still password. It started off simple enough. Dad pressed a button, and the TV turned on. Another, and the ceiling fan whirred to life. Things took a turn when he tried to adjust the volume and, instead, we heard a distant rumbling. We looked out the window to see the neighbor's garage door opening and closing like a confused clam. Ted, mid-lawn mow, stared at his garage in horror, wondering if he was being haunted by poltergeists or just really bad luck. Mom, sensing trouble, tried to intervene, but Dad was now in full mad scientist mode. He was flipping through settings like he was launching a rocket, and every press seemed to trigger something new. The Roomba started vacuuming the cat, the Christmas lights blinked out a Morse code SOS, and somewhere in the house, the blender fired up with no one around. Ted called over, "Everything okay in there?" But all Dad said was, "Just making life simpler, Dad." Meanwhile, Mom's patience was so thin you could read the newspaper through it. Finally, after Dad managed to dim the neighbor's porch lights and accidentally order a pizza to the wrong address, who knew Pizza Hut had a universal mode? Mom confiscated the remote, declaring, "If this thing's so universal, maybe you can use it to find your common sense." Dad just grinned and said, "I tried, but apparently that button's not working yet."